What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, The Bad Batch, Season 1, Episode 5. And I am really digging this show. I am enjoying it very much. Just watching the expansion of the world that we know so well and watching just the propaganda, all the stuff with the Empire just kind of get implemented and grow, seeing Tarkin, seeing all the characters that they've introduced. This last episode, they brought back Fennec, or introduced Fennec, because this is prior to when we know Fennec. And as usual, she was a total badass. She was clearly hired by someone to go find Omega. I think the obvious choice here is Kamino went to hire her, bring her back, do something with her, do tests, try to create this superior clone that they were talking about a few episodes ago. Fascinating story. It feels like we're going to get a little bit of a battle between Kamino and the Empire. Clone troopers, stormtroopers. Obviously, we probably know who wins that war and that fight if that is the way they go. Which, again, this cartoon, this animated show, it's been pretty dark to this point. And yeah, I'm all for it. I think it has been fantastic. Obviously, the Bad Batch is dealing with a lot of issues. It feels like Wrecker's got some stuff going on in his head. I don't like that one. I don't like that his head's bothering him because he's got that chip in there. And, you know, Crosshair looks like he's leading his own set of troopers. And he's going to be a real problem. I keep saying about it. It's obvious. But this dude's going to be a really big problem. It's going to be really interesting to see how they implement his story. Hopefully he gets back with his brothers and they don't actually take him out. Hopefully they could join up and get things back together before anything really serious happens. But we got stuff with Saw Gerrera lingering around. The whole resistance and the rebellion is building. There's so much awesome world building that we're seeing in stuff that, again, that we're very familiar with. And it's been a fantastic show so far. But here we go. Episode 5, Bad Batch. Let's go.
I get my own comm device?
Technically it was Crosshair's, but he doesn't appear to need it.
Echo, what's your position?
Oh, jeez.
It's not a toy.
Copy that.
Dude, what is...
Why are we going to
Wrecker's
order
just in the
help?
background doing squats? What the fuck? I love this guy.
Remember the rules?
Don't wander off, keep my eyes and ears on my surroundings, and trust no one but my squad.
And if you get into trouble?
Use my comm and give my location.
I saw that! Which one of them is Sid? I couldn't tell you. I only heard about Sid. Never actually met him.
That would have been information to share earlier.
What's your deal, Tiny?
You're Sid.
You're sharper than your friends over there.
I was not expecting that kind of voice to come out of that alien.
I found Sid. I had a good thing going with the Jedi. They valued my insights. But now that they're all dead, the demand for my services has declined.
We encountered this woman on Pantora. You know who she is?
No, but I know a bounty hunter when I see one.
Can you find out who hired her?
That depends on what you boys do for me. There's a nice bounty on a kid named Muchi. My sources say she was taken by Zygerian slavers who are holed up on the other side of the planet. Bring me the kid, and I'll get you your intel.
Well, who collects the bounty?
Oh, look, it talks. We split the bounty, 70-30. My favor, take it or leave it. Details of the bounty are on that.
Very much a Mandalorian type of storyline, where it's like, you go run into someone that you need, they got something they need, they send you off to go do this thing, and then you come back and get information they need. Very interested to see what they're going to run into on this journey.
I have a visual. I only see one child.
Poor Moochie. She looks scared.
I'm clocking 24 hostiles. Multiple entry points with minor fortification.
I'm in. What are we waiting for?
You get back to the ship. That's an order.
Yes, sir.
I mean, her by herself, obviously something's going to happen. The fuck? Oh, damn, dude.
My lord, we need you.
A mission of this nature requires planning. Assure your employer he'll be reunited with Muchi soon.
to scorcha.
Now, there's no need for threats. I have my best people on it.
It definitely sounded like Jabba's dude. That was kind of my first thought. I feel bad that I never remember that guy's name.
Hunter, do you copy? Tick? Echo? Wrecker? Anyone?
Relax, Moochie. We're the cavalry.
We need to signal Omega before the scouts find her. Except our comms are over there with our weapons.
We won't need a comm to signal her.
Look at what we have here. 4 new slaves to add to my collection. Strong ones, too.
The Republic outlawed slavery.
We're not in a republic anymore, Scug.
I'm really starting to think again that Omega has some kind of force ability. That she's more than just an enhanced clone.
Gotcha! I found her sneaking around the cage.
I wasn't sneaking. I was unlocking.
A rampaging adolescent rancor is not the distraction I was
A baby rancor? That's amazing! What the fuck? Oh my god. He's so cute! Like, he looks just like the monster in Return of the Jedi. Oh fuck?
The Rancor is Moochie?
That makes sense! Jabba! The job is for Jabba! It makes so much sense! Holy shit! That monster absolutely tried to eat Luke. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is Moochie in Return of the Jedi? What? Baby Moochie is a problem. Are these the same monsters from Attack of the Clones too? I'm terrible with names. She'll be able to use that no problem because she's very good at observing and learning. This is kind of silly and I'm all for it.
Rancors adhere to a social hierarchy. You have to challenge the Alpha for authority.
That's how, of course, Wrecker is making friends with Moochie. What the actual?
Nicely handled, Wrecker. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Graced by the presence of Jabba's right-hand man.
Watok peg. O wonky Jabba naga.
That's awesome.
Conchi pudumuchi.
I always deliver on my promises.
Bib, that's right.
I told you, this is a delicate mission. Tell Jabba to be patient.
Dude, I keep talking about it. The time zone that they're in, the stories they could tell are just... It's like endless. It's just, there's so many possibilities.
Smakatiria. Shikiungi.
See, Bib, all is well.
Ankomuchi. Takitolpa bonki donko.
Bye, Moochie.
Like I said, this is kind of silly. I'm all about
There is
it.
Fennec Shan.
Fennec.
She's
Yep.
new to the scene.
Who hired her?
Unknown. She's working on a direct commission. With someone like her nipping at your heels, you're gonna need two things. Friends and money.
Well, we're not swimming in either at the moment.
I guess it's a good thing you met me then, isn't it? There's more where that came from. A bounty hunter of Phoenix caliber being after you. You fellas must be pretty valuable. Don't worry, I'm good with secrets.
Alright. Good with secrets, huh? We'll see how good you are with secrets. I don't trust that at all. That was a fun episode. It was fun. I mean, again, just the timeline that we're in, there's just so many characters that we're familiar with that we're going to be introduced to, reintroduced to, getting like basically their origin type stories. Getting to see the Rancor as a baby from, I assume it's the same one from Return of the Jedi. That is hilarious. And seeing Bib is always fantastic. That's great. And it's just, it was a fun sight. This felt very much like a Mandalorian type episode where they needed something, they met someone who could help them, but they had to do something for that person first, sent them there, they ran into something interesting, mission accomplished, here's your prize, here's your information. Fennec officially named, and we still don't know exactly who she's working for. I think it's clear that it's probably going to be Camino. Makes the most sense. I'm sure I hope for the sake of storytelling that it's something not as obvious at that. I think it would be kind of interesting if someone else knew about Omega and was just like, we need to get our hands on Omega. Where this episode, it kind of like rose my feelings about her potentially being force sensitive again. And like her ability to kind of like spot the person they were looking for without speaking words was kind of, that was kind of my where my thought went, was just like, all right, well, how did she get, like, she sensed it that much that she was able to just be like, oh, you're her we're looking for. It's exactly what we need. You're Sid. Okay. That part just seemed, and she just continues to find herself in these moments where she's succeeding almost too perfectly. So it almost makes me feel like she's being guided by the Force to an extent. I do feel like it's a little bit more than her just being an enhanced clone. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure obviously through this very long first season, we'll get more answers about her. I think it's going to be a slow burn for sure. Again, I'm really digging this show. It's a lot of fun. Because it's animated, you could bring Mochi into this show without having to worry about crazy special effects or anything like that. Just, it's animated. No problem. It's easy. And it's fun. It's a really fun thing. Because obviously we know the Rancor from the original trilogy. Getting to see her as a baby is kind of funny. And yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. And as soon as I knew they were going somewhere to go accomplish this mission, I'm like, all right, who are we going to run into? And we got to see Bib. We got some Jabba mention. I thought overall it was a lot of fun. There's just still so much story that they're building here with Camino and the Empire. What is going on with the Rebellion? There's just so much going on that they've already introduced through these 5 episodes. I'm digging it. I'm having a blast. These animated shows are so well done and just so much fun overall. But as always, of course, leave your comments. I'll see you guys later. Bye.